Good morning, everyone. This is going to be a day in my life. We are running some errands today and then might do some fun stuff later. I am about to just get ready. So it's a claw clip type of day. I might put my hair up into a different type of bun because it's super windy and it's also cold. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like this or not. I have a lot of little flyaways, so I don't love this, but I'll figure it out. First thing I start off with is this Slip Tint. It has 35 SPF. I'm just gonna do one little pump of this because I don't really need a lot of stuff on my skin today. It's not looking terrible. I just have a little bit of discoloration. I was just spreading it out first. Next, I'm gonna go in with my bronzing stick. This is Makeup by Mario shade Light. I've seen people say to warm this up on your hand or something, but I just tap it lightly because I am so pale, and honestly too much bronzer just looks dumb on me, so I don't do a lot and I try to keep it light. Just so that I don't look insane. I kind of want to start spray tanning, and I've been looking at places around me for reviews. I've never had a spray tan my whole 24 years of life, and well, almost 24, and I just think that I might like it. We're going to a few places this summer, so I think a spray tan might be nice to have. See, not bad. I feel like if I actually did a swipe, which I feel like I've done before, and it's just too much. Also, I found that putting this on the back of your hand, this is the Say Liquid Blush in Peachy, or Dew Blush in Peachy, and I hate the packaging because look at how messy this is, and it's everywhere. I just don't understand that. But I've been putting a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna use a different blender. This one's by Sonia Kashuk. I use this for powder and then my blush, just because I really don't want to get such a pigmented product on my other one. I don't know. The reason I'm doing these first and then my concealer is because I want my concealer to kind of break up this line when I blend it out. I don't like to have such a harsh line. I'm actually gonna use a little bit more. And I wanna look more into liquid highlighters because I've seen people use liquid highlighters to blend out their under eye and their contour. I just don't know how experienced I would be, or I have no experience in that. I don't know how good I would be at that. I feel like I'm talking out of my ASS right now because I am trying to focus on blending. Anyways, now that that's done, I'm going in with my Kosas concealer. This is in shade 01N. It's only last 6 months. I did not know that. And then I put a triangle in my inner corner and just a little flick on the out of my eyes and a little dot on my nose. And then I just do a Cupid's bow and a little cross. Shocking. And then I just do 2 dots here because I have veins, like you can see this vein right here, but veins here and here, and it looks like my nose is bleeding, and this makes me look like I have a black eye, and it's just the way that I was made, but I don't love it. So, and I have yet to find a concealer or a foundation that actually covers up this right here. And it's funny, like 2 or 3 years ago, I got into a wreck and I busted this whole side of my face. Like this was all like scabbed over and scratched, and then my cheek was swollen, and then all of this was black, like up to here. I guess it's not that funny, but I got into a wreck and that happened. And then we used the Wet n Wild foundation that I used to use in high school, and that works pretty well to cover it. Not perfectly because I'm just so pale that it's hard to find anything that's actually full coverage without you looking like an Apple doll or something. So and we're done with the base. I'm gonna use the Say translucent air set powder. It's a loose powder. I think I like the glitter in this. I don't normally prefer glitter, but I think with my dry skin and it being winter, it's nice to have that because it doesn't make my dry skin look as dry. I know that with dry skin, using a pressed powder is better. I've used the CoverGirl pressed powders in the past and they just don't do what I want them to do. So I figured I'd give this a shot, and I actually really like it so far. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and press in some powder. I'm gonna take this, it's Beau Goucher's, it's a tapered blending brush. I got this in an Ipsy bag, I have no idea. And then this NARS blush in Amour, and I use this as an eyeshadow. I don't do anything crazy, I go really light, and I don't use powder bronzer. I used to use the Hoola powder bronzer, but it just always started smelling really gross, so I stopped using it. And then I'm going to take this Benefit highlighter in Cookie. This is the best highlighter. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a nice champagne color. And this is an Eco Tools controlled setting brush. I use it for highlighter, obviously, just because I feel like it's a little bit more dense and you get less fallout. I put my highlighter where I I always turn my face into the light and try to see where it falls, and that's where I try to put my highlighter. Last, I'm going to use this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, and I don't know what this is. This is in taupe. First, I already kind of know where I need to fill stuff in, so I do that. And then everybody does their eyebrows differently in the way that they like, which I think is appropriate because they are very important features on your face. And if you're trying to follow somebody else's features, I don't think that works well. Last thing I'm gonna do is my eyelashes. You can see all my little flyaways. I'm not feeling that today. I make sure to curl my lashes really well, and then my favorite mascara is the NARS Climax mascara. This is what the wand kind of looks like. It's just really big and fluffy, and I love it. If you have a light touch to it, it's really nice for the day, and you can go heavier with this, and then it makes your night makeup looks just so amazing. I have that Laneige lip mask on, so I think I'm going to keep that on for a while, and then I might put on a lip oil later, but this is what we are working with. It doesn't look a whole lot different, but I feel more put together for the day, so let's go. I wanted to give you a little diaper bag tour. This one is from Key Baby, and it's pretty small, but it's not... It holds a lot, so I've never had an issue with its size. In this front pocket, I normally keep personal items, so I'll probably throw my phone and a lip balm in there. In this pocket, we have insulated sections. I have a little bit of pre-made formula, and this is the one that she's used since birth. And then just an empty bottle to put it in. This pocket, I normally put medical health items, that kind of stuff, like nose suckers, nose pickers, alcohol wipes, just things like that. But she doesn't really need that today, so we're not going to be doing that. And this is the big section, and it unzips all the way down. It has this zipper section that I have not figured out what it's for yet. Down here, I just have some extra formula. I have this is actually a changing table cover. There's a changing pad in the back, but just in case I need something extra, I have 2 burp cloths. These are the Burt's Bees ones, and they're my favorite. I have this wet pouch, and then it's clean. And then I have a extra sleeper. It's this, but it's just like a rose pink color. And then I have some diapers, this little rattle that she loves, some extra bottles, wipes on the side. And then over here I have some cream, and we use little diaper or dog bags for her diapers, and then I have some Tylenol for myself. Back here I have an extra hat and then a comb for her hair because she has a lot of it. Over here I have some pads just to put in my bra in case anything happens. And then in this pouch I keep some of these to-go packets of Miss Mouths. These are the best. I love them. I've started using them on my own clothes. It's harder to do with one hand than I thought. Now, this attachment, this did come with a pouch for pacifiers or just anything small, but she's not a pacifier baby at all. We've tried. I was trying to be prepared, but she hates them and does not use them, so I just took it off, and that's okay. It also has side pockets. This one, I don't really keep anything in. I might throw the keys in there while we're out and about. This side, I have hand sanitizer, and I also have a travel size of Lysol, but that is in the cup holder in the truck right now because I used it. And then this back part right here is where the changing pad is. And that is all we have in the bag for the day. Okay, we just left Sam's Club, and I got the most important things. I've been putting off reading them because of all the hype, and also the author's kind of in some trouble right now because I don't really know. I'm still trying to figure that out. I need to go on Twitter, but I'm gonna read them. They had every single Girl Scout cookie.
Everyone.
Do you want to go get Samoas? No. You don't even like coconut like that.
No, Samoas are the only exception.
Okay. I do like them.